call Dr. Mahboob Hussain, Chairperson, Department of History and Political Studies, University of the Punjab, Lahore, on stage to enlighten us on significance of Belt and Road Initiative in regional connectivity.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Chair of the session, Professor Dr. Mahboob Sahab, Colonel Khalid Akram Sahab, Dr. Sahab, Dr. Fozia Haji. I am indeed grateful to the Regional Integration Center, University of Punjab, and Pakistan Research Center for a Community with Shared Future, Islamabad, for this great honor bestowed upon me for asking to share my ideas, my view in this important workshop on understanding China's governance system and development model. First of all, I would like to congratulate both the partner institutes to arrange this important workshop at this important time of space. So, Dr. Mahboob pointed out that there is many avenues. Just need to explore, just browse computer, just Google the sites. I happily share that the Department of History and Pakistan Studies, University of the Punjab, has always tried to explore these ideas. So in this hall, our Chinese students also sitting there. This is the one example that University of the Punjab explored the new avenues with the Chinese relationship. When we talk about the Pakistan-China relations, there are many topics, there are many avenues, there are many ideas to discuss because China-Pakistan relations, very deep-rooted, very old and strengthened. But my talks deals with the significance of the Belt and Road Initiative in regional connectivity. So I just mentioned that trade routes have played an important role in promoting prosperity at the regional and extra-regional levels. They served like pathways nourishing political, economic, and social interactions between societies falling in their range. As Dr. Khalid mentioned that in humankind's history, there are many wars, but as a student of history, I must mention here that the trade routes and trade activities always bring peace and prosperity in the world. So the idea of the Belt and Road is a great idea. That trade routes created more cooperation than conflicts. The Belt and Road Initiative is a large project aiming at improving regional cooperation through better connectivity among countries lying on the ancient Silk Road and beyond. So it includes the Silk Road economic belt for the land part and the 21st century maritime Silk Road for the naval part. Silk Route and ancient trade route linking China with the West that carried goods and ideas between the two great civilizations of Roman civilization and the Chinese civilization. The roots of the phenomena story deep in history in the age when means of communications were poor and trade routes were dangerous and invariably difficult. They served an important purpose like bringing civilizations closer to each other. So cultural and trade exchange was cultivated along with the Old Silk Route with the trade of South Asia and areas of Central Asia. So if we talk about the reviving of the Silk Route in modern times, the revival of the Silk Route has taken the form of Karakoram Highway. Works began on Indus Valley Highway in 1959. It linked Gilgit with Islamabad. During the 1950s and 1960s, Pakistan took the initiative to open up some tracks in the region which were narrow. Subsequently, the project with financial and technical assistance from China became known as the Karakoram Highway, KKH. It became possible only after the signing of the bilateral border demarcation agreement between China and Pakistan in 1963. So negotiations for the connection of Karakoram Highway were undertaken in 1964 and work on project began in 1969. It is all-weather route linking China with Pakistan. It has the distinction of being the highest trade route in the world. The Karakoram Highway became a symbol of Pakistan-China friendship and cooperation. Hundreds of workers on both sides lost their lives while constructing this highway. So the revival of the Silk Road in the modern times in the name of Karakoram Highway and opening of a new port in the region will open new avenues not only for China and Pakistan but Central Asian states as well when we talk about the connectivity or the regional connectivity. So not only Central Asian states but Afghanistan would also benefit of this route. So the Karakoram Highway and Gwadar and intended to create routes for promoting interaction between regional and extra-regional states. So these routes will provide better access to the regions for promoting trade and tourism. They will also transform political and social life at the regional level. If we talk about the most debated topic or the most debated issues, that is the CPEC and the relations of countries. So the initiative includes the new Silk Road, which will link China with Europe through Central Asian states and Maritime Silk Road to ensure a safe passage of China's shaping through the Indian Ocean and the South China Sea. So revitalizing linkages between South Asia and Central Asia is beneficial for both regions. I mean, the Central Asian regions and the South Asian regions. So Pakistan's position. Pakistan is situated at the convergence of the three geo-economically significant regions of South Asia, Central Asia, and West Asia. It offers shortest route to the sea for all landlocked countries of Central Asia, alongside the Western China. So Pakistan has a rapidly emerging connection of several corridors of cooperation among all three regions in the field of energy, trade, transportation, and tourism. On the other side, if I am talking about the China's position, China as a big power of the region, China is ready to join hands with the Central Asian countries and the South Asian countries to establish closer regional connectivity partnership through high-quality cooperation under the Belt and Road Initiative. China has an interest in building stronger relations with its neighboring countries. The scale of investment Beijing is currently discussing could have an immensely positive impact on a number of underdeveloped economies like Pakistan. So just conclude my point of view, my talk, by saying that number one, countries in the region should stick to openness and inclusiveness and uphold the spirit of partnership by creating powerful synergy for connectivity. You know, synergy is a very powerful term to establish the connectivity or the cooperation between the institutions, between the countries, between the regions. So number 2 point is joint contribution and shared benefit to create a bright future of integrated development with all parties. Number 3, build an all-dimensional, multi-layered and sustainable connectivity network. Some ideas already given by Dr. Kiran, how to develop the linkages of the connectivities between the regions. A study of these routes bring out important and interesting facts that without regional connectivity, there is no concept of prosperity in the region, if we realize the ground realities and the facts. So technology has made it possible to overcome the difficulties and look forward for mutual cooperation. If we talk about the Punjab University, if I talk about the Department of History, Punjab University has established the Digital Integration Center, which is already mentioned by Dr. Fozia, and the Babur Center has been established by the Department of History. Its first director, Dr. Hussain, sitting here. So we are offering academic cooperation support in the shape of training, in the shape of academic linkages, or the student to student, teachers to teacher, or the citizen to citizen exchange programs. So our universities are ready to establish linkages for their better connectivity and participation. At the end, I would say, I do hope that the deliberations proceedings of this workshop will result in very useful results. Thank you very much.